Hey there, lovelies and gents. This is your girl Nadia, aka the Prophet in Process. Hate to break it to you, but the Lord does not make just the one. He gives us options. Okay? He presents us to our God ordained spouse and vice versa. And when we say God ordained spouse, we have to understand that the Lord is just giving us his perfect permission for this situation right here. He gives us permission, period, to marry whomever we desire. That's your free will. So you can marry whoever you want. The problem is, sometimes when we make these wrong decisions, we think that God is obligated. The Lord wants you to understand we've been doing it wrong for a long time. We go and choose somebody, then try to get God to co-sign on it. We should have gotten the permission slip first. And Numbers 20 and, 30 and 20? I got to check this. It's coming to mind. But it's talking about if the daughter makes a vow. Well, 20 is water from a rock. So, yeah, but I think Moses, he had a little attitude when he made that water come out that rock. So don't go that route, because that's what caused him not to go to the promised land. We can unpack that later. Let me go on to Numbers 30, because I think that's where it is. Yeah, vows. Yes, Moses said to the heads of something, because it's just a big head, and then I got to keep reading. In Numbers chapter 30, if you like me, I almost glazed over those first few books in the Bible, because it's just a whole lot of discussion that I can't pronounce. However, when you really listen to the Lord and do what he wants you to do and go where he wants you to go in the word, I'm reaching with that thing. But anyway, moving on. Okay, what it says, when a young woman still living in her father's household makes a vow to the Lord or obligates herself by a pledge, and her father hears about her vow or pledge but says nothing to her, then all of her vows and her pledge and every pledge, here I go with this hooked on phonics stuff again. Okay, then all her vows and every pledge by which she obligated herself will stand. Meaning, if the Lord ain't got nothing to say to you about it, it's cool. But if for some strange reason you just can't sleep at night, something just ain't right, you just got that little feeling in your gut, you might want to check on that Trust Your Gut video on here, because that's what you need to do. The Lord is telling you something. Now, he will honor a covenant. So your God-ordained spouse might be married to somebody else right now. I know anybody who has ever been hurt by the pain of divorce or adultery is probably screaming right now. As I've stated that my God-ordained spouse, I understood that when I met this gentleman, he would be married. Before y'all turn this off, if y'all ain't already checked out, okay? I don't condone adultery. Back in the day, I did. I'm not going to even say I ain't know no better. What I'm saying is, the Lord has delivered me from that spirit so that I could help you. And I know you're saying, that don't make any sense, because didn't you just say that he was going to be married to another? Well, we can get married in the spirit, right? Yeah, some of y'all might call me a heretic. That technically means that I'm a rebel, so I guess so. Whatever. I'm still a follower of Christ. Just a little unorthodox. You still got to eat the meat and spit out the bones, which means that you still need to conversate with your Father, because he cares for you. He loves you. He wants to direct you appropriately. Let me go on and finish this up. And I'm getting so many revelations just out of saying that, because as I mentioned, in that dream, this was a work I did. There's a lot of dreams that the Lord has shown me that is connected because of working in this context in marriage. Now, that's just not the end all be all. But what I'm saying is, in certain dreams that the Lord has provided certain interpretations for me, the correct interpretations, because I didn't get it wrong far too many times. That said, soul ties are meant to glorify God. However, we can also get mixed up in the spirit with the wrong one, and the wrong one will ruin you. Y'all got to stay tuned to that word, okay? But it's so much meat in what the Lord allowed me to provide in that. I really want you all to consider tuning into that. Until later.